Hello, welcome back everyone to the third day of IBC Continuous Education Program. We're all here, all familiar faces. We have another member here with us today. She's Priscilla, and of course, I'll hand the stage to Deepak to take this forward. So,
Hi, Dhruv. Thank you to all the IBC team for joining, and obviously, thanks a lot to the students. I'm sure it's Friday evening, and it must have taken a lot to make sure you're present here. But at the same time, I also want to request you, just to grab some coffee or tea because this is going to be quite a ride. Because we're going to talk about some really exciting stuff that will basically uh, take your journey from the basics to the next level. So, as always, it's always good to see you all, and I appreciate the fact that a lot of students from yesterday have joined in, and some new students have also taken out the time to come. And the session today is very important that we are going to discuss, and its importance lies in the fact that this is where your actual progress begins from Web3 basics to some or the other kind of development related activity. In other words, I'm referring to the IBC Media Hackathon Tracks, led by from our sponsors. To discuss on the same, we have with us the IBC Media Chief of Staff, Priscilla Bhaumik. Priscilla is spearheading strategy operations and business development at IBC Media. She is one of the key people at IBC who are responsible for shaping the IBC education program and the entire IBC Media agenda. She is working closely with the IBC Media sponsors and partners to make this uh, entire event possible. And I can't reiterate it enough that it's the sponsors and partners through whom we are able to do so much, build so much, and amidst all of this, also making sure that our students don't incur any kind of cost. So it goes without saying that we are thankful to all the sponsors and partners. And at the same time, I want to thank Priscilla for putting in tremendous amount of effort, working nonstop, and burning the candle at both ends to make this entire process seamless for IBC Media and without a doubt for all our participants as well. So thank you, Priscilla. It's great to have you with us and requesting you to take the conversation ahead.
All right. Thank you so much, Deepak. Thank you, Dhruv. I'm honored the way you introduced me. But hello, guys. Nice meeting you. This is Priscilla, and heartiest welcome to each and everyone present here with me in the call. So let me just share my screen so that we can just have a quick glance at a PPT. Right. Hope we can see my screen. And so this is the orientation number 3, and it's going to be a walkthrough of the hackathon track we have for IBC, and it's part of CEP as well. The first orientation, as you might have attended, it was taken by Mr. Praveen Thakur, who is our CEO, and he gave an introduction to our CEP model, whereby it's a flexible model whereby you can just have spend 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, and like learn about the key basic topics and get oriented on these topics for you to deep dive in the technical topics later, and then which will help you build in the later stage as well. So yesterday, I believe, there was another session which was orientation number 2, and which was taken by Mr. Selvaraju. You guys learned about, how to become a Web3 developer, and learn about the centralized apps, decentralized, like centralized apps, decentralized apps, and the differences, and etc. So with the knowledge you have, like from these 2 sessions, we are going to deep dive in how to implement those knowledge and like take part in the hackathons, right? So as you might know, the CEP has 3 modules. Module 1, which is the orientation. Second is a deep diving into the technical topics, and third, which is basically your building. So the third module will be basically help you build the dApps along the way. And this is going to be a glimpse of the timeline. So you have the ideation stage, you have the building stage, then the test deployment, demo day, price distribution upon delivery of the dApp. So this session, which I'm having with you guys, is basically gonna help you kickstart what you learned, like kickstart your hackathon journey with what you learned in the orientation sessions. Now, so the first, as you see in my screen, the first two have been done, which were day before yesterday. Then the Web3 programming fundamentals is done. So this is the third session in the module. So what I'm gonna do is that, we are gonna look at the website first. You're gonna see where you can have a glance at the IBC tracks, what we have, and and where you can find the resources, right? So let's just deep dive in the IBC. Let's go to IBC website. So ibc.media, everyone. ibc.media is our website. So you can see it. We have a lot of different things going on, but let's just focus on one thing today, which is the hackathon tab. Let's go to IBC Hack 3. Let's just give that a bit of time. Yeah, so now we can see on the screen that this is the Hackathon 3 page. You can see from when to when the registrations are happening. Then there's a register tab, which directs you to this area, which I'll come towards the end. Now let's go back to the tab. So here you can find learn more. So this is where you click and you get the resources. I will come to that part as well, but I want to go through in detail what we have in this page. So our goal is to onboard 1 million developers, and I'm very, very delighted to have you guys, the bright minds, to join us and be part of this community. And I thank you for being here with us to build this community with us, right? So if you go down, you can see that the total hackathon prize pool. So we have 4 hackathons. So if you click over here, you can see there's hackathon 1, 2, and 3, and the 4th one is gonna appear soon, in few days. So we have 4 hackathons, but right now the prize pool which we are looking at is 190K plus US dollars, and it keeps on growing. And here are the tracks for hackathon 3. So we have 7 tracks. The first one being Polkadot Hacking Pulse. Then you have IBC Open Innovation Challenge track, which is our track, which is a bit unique, which I will cover towards the end. Then we have track 3, which is Chingari Techorithm, track 4, Robonomics Autobuzz, track 5, Unique Network Mob Code, track 6, Subsocial Datathon, and track 7, FollowHack Infinity. By the way, a shout out to our CEO to come up with these cool names we have here. It makes it really interesting. So if you click on track 1, it's Polkadot Hack Impulse. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna talk about each track, and I'm gonna talk about the themes or the problem statements we have in hand, and then we talk about the bounty, and then I'm gonna show you what resources you can use so that you can build on these things, right? So the first one we have is Polkadot Hack Impulse. What is Polkadot? So Polkadot, you might have seen Polkadot everywhere because Polkadot is a headline sponsor. So Polkadot is a protocol that connects blockchains to exchange value. In simple terms, it enables interoperability between multiple blockchains. Now, we have the themes here. So we have 5 themes. So let's go one by one. So first is interfaces and experiences. So in this specific theme, what we are looking at is we will look at dApps, or decentralized applications, which improves the overall user experience, essentially making it seamless, which in turn will help accelerate the Web3 adoption. Now, one of the examples we can have is the traditional banking application versus your modern payment solutions like Phone Pay, Google Pay, Apple Pay. So when you must have seen the way when you use Apple Pay or Phone Pay compared to the traditional banking application, it's very seamless. It's very fast. The user experience is very, very good. So we are looking something around that in this theme. Second is Web 3.0 and tooling. So in this theme, what we're looking at is the dApps which will help reduce the friction to use Web3 applications and improve the Web3 adoption. Example, you can build a simple application to buy crypto, let's say with a credit card, right? Now, 3, DAO and governance. So DAO is basically decentralized autonomous organization. So in this theme, we'll be looking at looking for dApps to build tools which can create which can help to create, run, and manage DAOs and simplify the governance process. Right now, fourth, as you know, DeFi, decentralized finance. So we will be looking at dApps which aim to revolutionize traditional finance and remove the central components to make it more efficient and open, and be it lending, borrowing, and any other financial application. Now, lastly, 5, NFTs. So we will be looking at dApps which will be using the power of non-fungible tokens to create unique ownership experiences. Example, it could be a concert ticket booking app, right? So now when we have understood the themes we have in hand, let's look at the prize bounty we have for you. So now if you see, it's the total prize pool is $35,000. Now it's the majority of it is given by Polkadot, but we have extra prizes given by a Polkadot ecosystem team called RMRK, or it's actually pronounced as Remark. So what is Remark? Remark is a blockchain protocol which helps developers and designers to build multi-resource NFTs, which are multi-chain by default, right? I want you guys to Google it, see what it is about, and thanks to RMRK to provide extra prizes for you. But now it's something interesting you can find here. What's that? If you see towards your right, you see USD 28,000 to the winners and 7,000 as participation incentives. Now, if you look at the traditional hackathons, right, there's a list of problem statements, you work around it, and if you win, you get entitled to the prize bounty. But over here, you not only have the winner bounty, but you have incentives to progress through each stage of hackathon, from registration to idea submission to MVP submission, to get for your MVP getting shortlisted, you have incentives as well. So we call it micro incentivization program, and that's an initiative for us from IBC Media to help you incentivize when you pass through each and every stage of the hackathons. And when do you get these? You get these towards the end, when you actually after post your DApp submission. So now when we know the breakdown of the themes and when the breakdown of the prize bounty, we will now look at where you can get the resources for you to take a glance at, and which can help you build on a solution, right? So if you scroll up, there is a button with the CTA learn more. So where does it take you? Click on learn more, guys, and then you will come to this page. It's a Notion page catered for you to get all the resources you have. Now, over here, you can see our social media channels I mentioned. Guys, if you want to be, just stay tuned with all the, we're doing so many different things here and there, and lots of things happening. I want you guys to go to the social media channels, like, comment, subscribe, give it to your friends, share it with your family, and stay tuned with the updates we have for you. Now, if you go down, you can know a little bit more about our company, and then you can find the schedule for Hack 3, like from the registration to the idea submission to prototype submission, etc. What's the timeline looking like? Then, as I mentioned, social media channels are here for you. We have a lot of different things, LinkedIn, Facebook, but the one thing which is the most important social media over here is Discord. Any kind of question, any kind. Don't think that, oh, what if everybody is here, I don't want to ask stupid question. No, every question is important. Any kind of question, anytime, any day, just hit it up. We have a wonderful, strong team to help you in every way possible for you to build and, to guide you towards the end, And not only that, for all of the sponsors, we have their mentors coming in the Discord channel to answer your technical questions. Anything you have, anytime, just hit on Discord. Make sure you go click on the link here. I will make sure that I will show you a QR code towards the end for you to quickly scan and enter our Discord channel. If you have not done it, do it right now, right? So shout out to our sponsors and partners who are enabling us to create this program and being a part of our journey. So we have Polkadot, who is our headline sponsor. We have different types of other like Remark, Fala, DTC. We have different sponsors and partners. And you can also see mentors and jurors quickly here, like who are our mentors and jurors can help you. Then we are backed by the government, and again, our headline sponsor is Polkadot. Now, so I'll leave this to you to scout it through. Now, but one of the important things over here is track prizes and resources. So click here, my friends. Just go to let me just share the tab with you. So here you can find, this is your resource center. Anytime you want to access the resources for the track you want to choose, come here. Now, we will go and focus on IBC Hackathon 3. So I was talking about track 1, so Polkadot Hack Impulse. So here, when you open the track, you can find what is Polkadot, a little bit information, the prize pool, the breakdown of the prizes, the extra prizes was a breakdown, what are the track details, names, themes, owner, right? Then here, interestingly, you can see what are the judging criteria. So there are different parameters by which like your submission will be judged. There are 6 of them: be innovation, social impact, UVP, MVP stage, team strength, chain fit, and there are points allocated to each parameter mentioned here. So you can find a quick explanation of each parameter here. So just make sure you check them out, right? And down of it, you can find hacker guide presentation by Polkadot. So just click on it. You can find what are the checklists, like, the resources, the links of tutorials, documentation, GitHub templates, anything, you will find it here. Then post your hackathon, that's why I really appreciate like Polkadot. They have so many wonderful things for like, the community in general. Post hackathon, you will, you have your grants program, you have ambassador program, you can find out like the future hackathon. So you just explore what is in there. Now go down, we will come towards the end of the page, which details out the resources you can use. So you have, there are some recommended videos to get you oriented, like about what is Polkadot, what's the what's behind the code, and what are the workshop materials, what are the documents. There are GitHub repositories as well. There are projects like which can inspire, like there are inspirations and other network information. So everything you would want, apart from the one research you're doing via Google or any other way, make sure you see these details, because these are very important for you to understand so that you can build on things. Now, apart from these, I would like to take you to a tab. Let's go to another tab. So let's type in YouTube, right? And then like type in our IBC Media. Okay, so click on it. This is our official page. Again, guys, I want you guys to hit subscribe so you can get notified with wonderful videos we keep on uploading. So what I want you to do is click on playlists, go on the workshop. Over here, let's silence that down. So you can find, if you see towards your right, you can find different workshop sessions by on Polkadot by different wonderful speakers from Parity and Web3 Foundation, like Bid Radha or Nikos or Akim. You can find different topics being covered here, which can also help you in your solutioning. So don't forget to have a look at this while you are scouting for other resources. So that is Polkadot track for you, right? So now let's go back to the tab. So we will come to this page, our Hackathon 3 page. Now we will look at track 2 is IBC Open Innovation Challenge, but it's a bit unique, so I'm going to take that a bit later towards the end of the session so that we can focus on in a different way. But let me take you to another track which is sponsored by Chingari. So the track name is called Chingari Techoridom, right? So what is Chingari? Chingari is the TikTok of India. I know TikTok is banned in India, but right now Chingari is the TikTok of India, you can call it, which is very interesting because it incentivizes users to create and consume in the form of the Gary token. So Gary token is the native token. So they incentivize for a content generation or content consumption, right? So if you see, the themes are pretty simple. There are three themes. One is they want you to look at doubt to tooling solution for their mobile app users. Second is P2E gaming concept for their branding avatars. Third is GameFi. Now, the prize money we are looking at is like $10,000. You can see the breakdown. Winner gets 7,000, runner-up gets 3,000. Now, again, guys, for the resources, go back here, click here. I will just quickly jump to this tab. So Resource Centers is your best friend right now when it comes to hackathon. So go to track 3, Chingari Tech Tourism. You will find information about Chingari, what they are, what's the prize pool like, what's the breakdown. You can find little links over here for you to check out. Then there are like details of the problem statements they have given to you, and you can understand what are they expecting out of you when they're judging you or your submission. So there are clearly written judging criteria for you towards your right. Just have a glance at it, and then you will find the resources which supports the problem statements which I was mentioning. So you have Gary mining product FAQs here. There are 3 links. You just check the Medium articles out. And then you have some links for the branding avatars for P2E, play to earn, and then general resources. So scout this information. Again, go to YouTube. There was a session held by Chingari team. They have taken a workshop, so make sure you also go through the workshop, listen to it. It will help you build on your solutioning. Now let's go back to our page, our Hackathon 3 page. Now let's talk about track 4, which is Robonomics Autobuzz. So what is Robonomics, right? So Robonomics contains a complete set of tools for developing IoT, Internet of Things applications, both on the robotics and the user interface sides. It is basically a decentralized infrastructure to build your IoT applications connected to the Web3 ecosystem. So if you see the things, it's quite simple. Challenge 1 and challenge 2 is based on smart home on Web3 cloud. So the first challenge talks about, it wants you to come up with useful IoT use cases for their smart home applications. And challenge 2 wants you to do something to improve their user experience of their smart home implementation. So I will go to the resources, but first let's look at the bounty you have. So prize pool is USD $10,000. The breakdown is first prize get 5,000 USD, second prize is 3,500, third prize is $1,500. So we have plenty of prize for you. So I guess by the hackathon ends, if not me, but then you guys will be rich, all of you guys. So let's go back to our resource center. So our best friend for the hackathon. Let's go back to here. Okay, let me go to this tab. Then resource center. Here is your track 4. So here it details out what Robonomics is. Then you can check the Discord, their Twitter, etc., GitHub here. Then you can check out their prize pool breakdown, their challenges, and then here they have provided a judging criteria as well with the points, with their parameters and the points attached to it, so that it can help you, while you're doing your solutioning. And then you can find the resource here as well. They had done previous workshops, you can check them out here. You can also, there are mentors or links given to you, but then, they're in the Discord as well. So again, Discord is your channel to ask any type of questions. We will be there to, answer any type of questions you have. And then there are other information, you can check their website, you can check their, wiki, their GitHub, etc. Now, let's go back. So track 4 is covered. Let's go back to our Hackathon 3 page. Let's go here. Now, track 5. Okay, don't be overwhelmed seeing the one paragraph. It's a very interesting thing they want you to build. So what is unique, right? Unique network is the NFT parachain of the Polkadot or Kusama ecosystem. It is a scalable like blockchain for marketplace games and dApps with advanced features, you can say. So what they want you to do is that they want you to make a gasless dApp for a user to claim their proof of attendance in the event, like, let's say, we have conference coming up. So IBC conference or IBC hackathon demo day, etc., using their own SDK, their unique network SDK. So again, the price pool for this one is $10,000, but it's going to be in the native token, which is UNQ. So you're gonna get $10,000 worth of UNQ. The winner gets $7,000, and the runner-up gets $3,000 worth of UNQ. Right. So let's go back again, and then we will, look at the resources what we have. Let's check them out. So we will go to track 5, unique network map code, and you will be able to see the links of their their social channels, what they do, what their new thing coming up, the details about what they do, the price breakdown, what they want you to do for the the hackathon theme, which is IBC conference attendance wallet. Then they have judging parameters again. So there's like innovation, MVP completion and execution, and they have points attached for the same, and they have like written down what they expect, or like the way they're going to judge the submission. And then here you can find technical resources as well. If you click on here, you can find like there's a vast pool of resources, information, details, especially for you, so that it can help you while you build on it. Check out again our YouTube channel. Philip from there has given a very wonderful, amazing session, from Unique, and he has, I like the way he has used like metaphors while he's explaining. So it'll be very interesting if you watch that. So don't forget to watch the session done by Unique Network on YouTube. Now, let's come back to our hackathon page. Now track 6. So I know there are a lot of tracks, just so stay with me, through the end, so that you can understand, because it's a very important session. It's very important for you to understand everything for each track, so that later if you have questions, or later if you're confused, or if you're not thought about like what I have to, which track is easy for me, here is where you can understand, like for easing your decision, you can have what you can refer to for easing your solution, like your thinking process, like how to build or what to build. You can see, you can refer to what I'm saying, and this will be uploaded on YouTube. You can just check back if you have any doubt, or just quickly just write to our Discord again if you have any confusion regarding where you can apply, like register, or where you can get this information. If you have special requests, let's say you don't understand some things, we will make sure that you understand things. We will make sure that we relay the information to the sponsor of this tracks, for them to come and help you understand the technical challenges you're facing, right? So now let's look at Subsocial. Very interesting. So it's another part of the Polkadot ecosystem team. So what is Subsocial? So Subsocial is like a layer 1 chain in the Kusama ecosystem, which provides the infrastructure for building decentralized social application, right? So there are like 3 themes, if you see, 3 challenges, if you see. So challenge 1 talks about browser extension to resolve subsocial domains. So basically, you have to build an extension which can resolve a domain and check whether it is already bought or is available to purchase, and then perform action based on the result, right? Now, challenge 2, backup tweets data to Subsocial with authentication. Basically here, they expect you to build a browser extension or an automated solution which allows the owner of a Twitter account to back up their tweet to Subsocial, right? Now, the last one, challenge 3, create a fully decentralized social blogging app, which kind of explains itself. So you have 3 challenges here, and the prize pool for that is 5,000. The breakdown, it will be distributed based on the project score, which is like the parameters of will be like completion, like the code quality, the user experience, the way you're making it, and the general use cases. Again, Subsocially had a talk with Subsocial. They said that any kind of problems, again, they're very welcoming. They want to, if you have any like problems or challenges you are facing, they're more than willing to like help you guys. So again, hit on the Discord for you to like get your answers. Now let's look at the resources. So we will go back here to the tab. Let's go to the resource center, click on Subsocial Datathon. Over here you can see the definition there, the prize pool and details for each challenge they have put across. So theme 1, theme 2, theme 3, if you just, I want you to pay close attention to, if you choose this track, make sure you go through these in detail. Even also, they have also had like a hands-on, workshop session on YouTube. Make sure you check out that as well. And you can find the technical resources here mentioned as well for you to refer to when you're building on it, right? So now let's go back to our track 7. Track 7 is FollowHack Infinity. So it's sponsored by Follow Network. So what is Follow Network? Follow Network is a privacy preserving cloud computing service in the Web3 ecosystem based on Substrate, right? And they have 2 challenges for you. One is complete the Oracle workshop, complete the Follow Oracle workshop. And second is basically whatever you learn in the challenge 1, from the workshop. There's the beginner and advanced challenges, basically. So whatever you learn in challenge 1, about the FAT contracts, you have to use that knowledge to create a DApp using the FAT contract deployed on FAT testnet. And guys, just a heads up, next week we're gonna have Follow Network coming in and giving a workshop, holding a workshop session next week on Tuesday, 7 to 8 p.m. IST. So stay tuned for that. It's going to help you, build on these challenges. So let's just go and look at, what kind of resources they have. But before that, let's have a look at the prize pool. So, just by completing the challenge 1, which is basically completing the workshop, you will be entitled, the first 50 winners will be entitled to have 500 PHA. PHA is their native token. So very easy money. That's what I'm telling you. By the end of it, you will be rich as anything. So, and then challenge 2, you have like, build a fully functional DApp with that contract on Follow Network. The prize pool is 28,000 PHA. And, it's broken down to winner prize 10,000, first runner up 7,000, second runner up 3,000. And not only that, the interesting thing is for each qualified submission, you get 1,500 PHA. So they do not let you go empty-handed, right? So let's go here to learn more again. So I've opened the tab already. So let me just quickly back, and here you will find track 7, FollowHack Infinity. So you have the website, you have the GitHub again, Twitter again, Discord again, and then you have challenge 1. I will take you through the link up in a bit. And then you have challenge 2. You have the breakdown of the prizes for each challenge. Then you have the links for each challenge, which will support you to build on this. So now let's look at what what is what they have provided for the GitHub. For their Oracle workshop, completion challenge. So here you can see that there's a beginner challenge, there is advanced challenge. I want you, if you're choosing this track, I want you guys to like go through every detail, because it is the way they have structured is very well structured by them. It's very easy to understand. The instructions are clear. You will know exactly how to complete the challenge step manner, the way you have written. If you like, I'm just scrolling down to give you a glimpse of what's there in this in this page. So just try to it might seem a lot, guys, but no, it's very, very easily mentioned. So don't think, oh, it's very over. No, just go and read. Trust me, once you complete the challenge 1, challenge 2 will be very easy. And that's why they have laid out for you as well. That's why they want you to first complete the challenge and then go to challenge 2. So you have double rewards in that case, right? Now, at last, finally, we will come to our track, our own track, IBC Open Innovation Challenge. Now, if you see here, the themes are kind of like the first track, but there are 2 things extra. One is metaverse, decentralized virtual world, and second the second edition is gaming. So what is unique about this track? One is, of course, it is like, it's by us, by IBC Media, and you can choose any of the themes, and you can choose any of the blockchain, like mentioned here. Sorry, I'm a bit not well. Like there's Binance, Cardano, Avalanche, Solana, Polygon, Cosmos, Ethereum, etc. So this is, a chain agnostic track, you can call it, right? So you can choose any blockchain, build on anything, and then you will be entitled to get the winner prize as mentioned here. So the prize pool is $10,000, and every hackathon, so as I mentioned, there are 4 hackathons. So every hackathon has a IBC track to it. So for each hackathon track, for each IBC hackathon track, you have $10,000 as a prize pool. So now let's come to this part, IBC Mega Hack. So you will have demo days for the respective tracks sponsored by the respective people. But for this IBC Mega Hack, we will choose shortlist people from Hack 1, Hack 2, Hack 3, Hack 4. For like the first track, second track, third track, and full track of IBC, and then we will create a IBC Mega Hack, which will by which you can earn up to 40,000 USD. So you have a lot of opportunities here. You have a lot of different kind of tracks here. You are learning a lot of different things. Because we are conducting a lot of workshop sessions. We are getting a lot of different key speakers for you to understand different things. So make sure not to miss out on these sessions. Try to make sure, even if you think that, let's say, that's why this model is very wonderful, because it just needs little bit of your time in a day for you to get oriented in some first, like as model 1, model 2 to model 3. So the key topics and technical topics, functional topics, and then these will help you build on the things based on what you chose in the number of tracks we have. So do not miss any session. Whatever is happening, check out number 2, check out our YouTube channel for the different kind of workshops we are hosting, right? Third is make sure I've given you Deepak, if you can request you to, if you can share when you upload YouTube, or maybe like right now, to people where the Notion page of the best friend for hackathons, or hackathons. So make sure you skim through and pay close attention to the resources provided for each track, okay? And then scout every information which is there on this hackathon page. And if you scroll down, there are participation guidelines. There are, when it comes to support stages, timelines, etc. Then you have FAQs as well. Do you whatever like you can think of, like who will be judging, what is the team size, and etc. etc. So you can find FAQs here. You can just like open one and you can like find it out. And the best part is our Discord channel. I can't like emphasize more on it, because guys, my dearest friends, don't be shy away to like not go to Discord. Some people will be like, oh, Priscilla, it's a bit complicated. No, if it's okay, you can contact us. If you still can't, like we will set a session if you can't understand Discord, or if you need any kind of help, just contact us. We are there. Our sponsors are there. The technical team is there. Our team is there, to help you every kind of questions you have, or the challenges you're facing. The lastly, I would like take you to this one. So after like different, you've gone through different kind of things here, like as I was mentioning, click on register. This is like our portal whereby you can apply on the tracks, register, submit your ideas. But if you have any confusion, you can check our Medium article, which is which we can share the link if you like. It talks about a step-by-step process on the registration, or like the onboarding process. Like you can just see in detail what are the different like steps, so that you can like do your registration and have a seamless experience when it comes to your onboarding in the hackathons, right? So yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you. I hope you got some something out of it, like whatever I explained, and I hope that there is in the tracks, in the resources we have. In case you don't find anything, just hit us up. We have our whole team to support you. Again, I'm just emphasizing again and again, because I want you to understand that in every step, whether be it education, whether be it your hackathon, whether be understanding, whether be building, we IBC Media are there for you, right? So like any kind of questions, please feel free to ask. Attend all the sessions, because it's for your own good. It's for your own orientation, because you have to like like at the end of the day, we want to create something valuable in the Web3 ecosystem. So you'll be industry ready by the end of the day, and there are so many rewards for every stakeholder involved here. There are so many rewards for you. There are so many certificates for you. So yeah, that's it from my side. If our CEO is here as well, Mr. Praveen Thakur. Sir, if you want to have any last comments, please.
Hey, thank you, Priscilla. It was wonderful, and I'm sure the participants would have got a lot of idea about what's going on, and what are the different opportunities available to you. Now, I think like Priscilla, I have, and Deepak, I have always been insisting on the fact that learning and earning goes together, right? I mean, they go together. So the best part here is that you have to dive in. If you are if you are standing in front of the swimming pool and are not daring to get into the water, then it's a problem. What we are saying is that get into the water. We are here to hold you and will not let you drown. And not only us, but I think the whole of the sponsors that we have. In fact, you know what, our sponsors are always telling that what are the problems your participants are facing, please let them come back to us. They are welcoming you with both of their arms. It is you, upon you, who should take the first step. And I can tell you, if you participate in these hackathons, uh, you are going to become amazing. And along with this, we are having several sessions, like we sorry, we are going to be doing module 2 very soon, and Deepak will come back to you with the schedule of that. And module 2 is all about tech, all about building. So we are going to be helping you understand things. We are going to be helping you with the resources. what I need from all of you is to have your undivided attention. Okay, you do your work, you go to your academics. Of course, those things are very important. But whatever time you have, if you can spend this time on yourself for next 6 months, believe me, we'll meet in a we'll meet in a conference, and I'll be listening to your startup story. That I am Puneet Khatri. Sorry, I'm taking Puneet's name because Puneet is the most famous name here for me. So I'm going to be listening to your story. That, look, sir, I have done this, and we all will be very proud about that. So please don't think too much. Get into habit of making your hands dirty, and that's what is the road to success. So that's pretty much, Priscilla, I think I wanted to share.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope this session was valuable to you. And thank you so much for taking your time to join us and understand and be with us to understand what are the different things we have with us. And Deepak, please, the stage is all yours.
Hey Priscilla, thanks a lot. I think that was one of the most comprehensive sessions on the tracks and how to take something or the other to win something or the other in this entire HackFest. I mean, post HackFest learning process, and then obviously take the students to the next level where they not only are focused on the basics, but they start building and get to win something from our sponsors, and our sponsors are readily active, and they just want to make sure that the students get the right kind of information and knowledge. And guys, as Priscilla has already mentioned, on Discord we have the channels for each track that she has discussed here, be it Robonomics, be it Fala, be it Polkadot, be it Chingari, Subsocial. So you can just go there. There's a category, there's a discussion category under each track. You can go and put your questions over there. And I mean, most of you already know where to reach out to us, and we are constantly helping you all with some of the other questions that you guys are having with respect to your presentations, with respect to your progress on building stuff. But at the same time, now when you want to go to the next step and level up and start building in particular tracks and win something, win some incentives, we were talking money here now, then you need to start thinking from that point of view. You need to start researching, you need to start accessing all the resources. Everything that Priscilla has mentioned has already been added in the chat here. You can go on the links, you can review it, you can check it, you can research it. I mean, once you read upon it, if there's any doubt, you can obviously put it to us on Discord, and we'll be responding it to you. I mean, just as we do. I know most of you have been very active, and make sure you tell your friends also, because there's a lot of opportunity. I mean, there are the sponsors are giving to top 50 people. There are some of the other prizes and rewards where people get away right after building. They get to take away some incentives. So hundreds of students here and new developers in the Web3 ecosystem who are in our who have participated with us. You have the opportunity right now to take the first step towards your graduation from Web 2 to Web 3, and you couldn't be at a more seamless platform. Like with IBC, you are getting everything, be it the training, be it covering the basics, be it the technical education skills, be it the building skills. I mean, if you put in some effort from your side, as Praveen sir has already, and at a lot of times he has been emphasizing, if you put in some effort from your side, I think there's no stopping. The amount of information that we have covered until now, the amount of content that we have covered until now is huge in itself, and some of you might already be working on a lot of stuff. So I'm quite optimistic, and I am really looking forward to working with you all and on multiple tracks. And you can reach out to us anytime as you feel like. But at the same time, before I close in, I would reiterate and ask if there are any questions from our students. I'm not seeing anything in the chat box, but all right. But before we end again, Priscilla, Praveen sir, do you have any closing comments? Anything you would like to add before we end?
So do you want to go first?
Okay, I was going to say the same thing. You want to go first, but I can go first. I think, guys, I think IBC Media is very excited to have, you know, to have your journey become smooth, and we are all in it. So please count on us in making you, giving you a start, and we feel very happy to do that. So I think that's pretty much from my side.
From my side, the stage is all set. I wish every one of you all the very best, and we are here to support you anytime. Just hit us up. Yeah. So that's it from my side. It was pleasure. Thank you, IBC team, for having me today, and thank you all the attendees who have come on board to be with us and listen to us. So see you another time.
Yeah, thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Praveen sir. Thank you, Sneha. Dhruv, anything you want to add here?
No, I think we're all good. Crystal clear. We have so much more clarity. I hope everyone does. So yeah, moving right along. I think I'd like to wish everyone a happy Friday. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much for coming
Absolutely.
out. Really appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.